Hi everyone, this is Gail Minogue, your friendly numerologist. And today in January, I wanted to speak to you about your personal year, the universal year, how you figure out your personal year, and what that means and how important they are to know what they are. I just came out of a 7 personal year and I'm so glad it is over. I knew what it would be like going in. You have theory and then you have practice, and I had to go in there on my theory, but then I had to live it. And I'm just happy it's over, because the 7 is really a tough number to go through. So is the personal year 4. So I'm going to help you with this, that in 2025, the universal year is a 9. 2025 is a 9 year, 2 plus 2 plus 5. So we have the number 9, so we add that number to your month and day of birth. So if you're born July 4, which is what the United States is born, July 4 is a 2, a 7 and 4 is 11 is 2. You add that to the universal year of 9, and you will get another 2. So this is how you add. You add the month and the day of your birthday, month and day, to the universal year, in this case, number 9 for 2025. So I want to go through each number just to give you a little sketch of what you can anticipate this year. I also want to say a couple of basic things about a year, personal year. January and February are really basically holdovers from the year before. January, everybody's hungover from spending too much money, eating too much food, too much stress. So they're trying to get themselves set up for the year. So January is not an energetic month. It's a quiet month in the Western Hemisphere here. The days are short and we have a darkness. And so it's kind of a soup and stew kind of climate. Now, when you get to February, or the second month of the year, we start to come out of our slumber. We're starting to move a bit. We're working more. We're patient with ourselves. We're finally into the new year of 2025. It's not just the holdover from 2024. So first January and then February are cleanup from 2024. So the month to really excel in movement and getting things started is really March. And you hear slang. When we talk about slang, we use the number 3 a lot. 1, 2, 3, go. He's out on the 3rd strike. 3 on a match, whatever. 3 is a crowd. 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. Fish and relatives smell after 3 days. So the number 3 is like the completion, let's go. So we want to start things in March. We want to be very aware to use these months wisely. Clean up in January, get yourself squared up. What are you going to do for this year? What do you accomplish when I talk to you next December of this year? And they go by fast. Everything is accelerating, and so this year will also go very, very quickly, okay? But you do want to know, what is my personal year? So let's start with the number 1. Again, so we add the month and day of your birth. Just sit down, figure that out, reduce it. So if you're born the 10th month, that's a 1, and you're born on a 12 day, 12 is a 3, so you got 1 plus 3. You would add those together to the universal year, the number 9. So the number 1, if you're in a 1 year, this is your new beginning year. Start, get ready. The things you've been thinking about for the past few years, you launch them in a 1 year. Not good to launch January. February is questionable, but definitely March. Okay? And so understand, a 1 is where we start, we initiate, we plant the seeds, we make the contacts, we start the business, blah, blah, blah. If we still have leftover stuff from your previous year, you clean it up before you go out, so you don't carry all that stuff with you into your new year. We always want to clean up the previous year. So sometimes the remnants of the previous year of 2024 is still going on the first few months of the new year. So like in January, I'm coming out of my 7 year. I'm still kind of tired and left over from that 7 year, which is sort of brutal on your energy levels. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so happy to get through it. And now I'm in my recovery in the January month. and catching up. And what do I have to do? So it's like, okay, what do I have to do? Who do I have to pay? What do I have to structure? What did I not do? That's January. And then February, continuation, only a little more light, a little more hope, okay, a little more cheer, and then we come on out. So that's how it works. So one, new beginnings, plant your seeds, get going. You've been waiting for this time period. The energy is there for you to get your wind at your back and move out. So move out. January, clean up, do whatever. February, In March, go. April, go. May, go. June, July, do it. So the time you get to the 10th month in October, you're going to look back and say, oh, I got my business going. Or, oh, I started this, or I had a new baby. Or, it's a creative, inventive, innovative, be very courageous in a 1 month, a 1 year. 2, patience. So when you get to your 2 year, okay, you're going to be patient. You're going to compromise. You're not going to force. Instead of force, you use persuasion. The United States is in a 2 year. If it starts to force issues, it's going to lose. That's what's going to do. It's going to lose. This is a year of persuasion and compromise and patience for the United States. And it'll be very interesting if it can do that. If it doesn't do that, it's going to pay a price for not doing that. So in your 2 year, patience, compromise. Do not tell people your secrets in this year. You're more vulnerable. If you have a great idea, don't go run out and say, what do you think? What do you think? You don't do that. Don't do that anyway. It's not a good idea. You weaken the energy by talking about it. So keep it quiet. You can share it in your 3 year, which brings me to the creative year of the 3 year, which is very creative. 3 is a creative number. So you want to change your outfit, your outlook, cut your hair, dress differently, do social things, network like crazy, be creative. You want to write, do it. You wanted to sing, do it. Tap dance, do it. Be a hostess, do it. 3 is your creative energy year. Network, okay? Change your appearance. Number 4 year, personal year. Number 4. This is the year you roll up your sleeves, you go to work. It's not fun. It's productive. It's very productive. You're laying a foundation for your life in your 4 year from the seeds you planted in your 1 year. If you didn't plant in your 1 year, what are you going to do in your 4 year? That's how they follow. It's very important you plant in that 1 year. So that in your productive 4 year, you lay the foundation, you get a lot of hard grunt work done. Very practical year. Do not go overboard on loans, stupid stuff, buying stupid stuff. It's a waste, not want, not year. Number 4, personal year. It's a very karmic time. Do not go out there and blow it all up because you just feel like it. Do not go on shopping sprees. Tend to your business and your work. Roll up your sleeves. The 4 year passes. It's only 1 year, but you want to take advantage of it. It's very rewarding down the road. You may not get the rewards in your 4 year. It's like you're paid only for what you work, but then it pays off in another few years. The number 5 year is the year of change. You'd look back on what you've been doing for 5 years. Where do you need to make change? What can you do constructively to change things? Maybe you need to take a new job. Maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to look at opportunities in a different way. This is your change time. Okay, so you always are looking at the past, moving into the future to make constructive change rather than just blow it up or because you got mad at somebody at work. That's stupid. Follow sage advice. Make constructive changes. Okay? Don't overdo it. Don't gamble a lot. Go out and make constructive changes. That's a 5 year. Enjoy it. Travel. Travel's so good in a 5 year. Good for marketing. Good for sales. If you have a business, market today. Market tomorrow. Market your business. Sell, and market in this year. Number 6 year. All that fun you had in your 5 year, now you have to be responsible. You have to be responsible, and you'll end up taking care of others. I don't care whether it's long-distance relatives, friends. Everybody needs you this year. It's like, So you tend to your health in the 6 year. Tend to your diet. Tend to your health, because you're going to have a lot of responsibilities. Be careful you do not enable other people in your 6 year. So this is a year where everybody needs you. Don't overeat. It's a year of family responsibility, domestic responsibility. It can be when all that responsibility in the domestic, it can be marriage and divorce. People, we all get married in the 6th month, or a lot of us do. And so that's the 6th, that domestic responsibility of the 6th. So a 6th personal year. Number 7 is the year of rest and restoration. That's what I just came out of. Do not push the river. You will not feel like it anyway. You will be burned out. You'll be tired. You are to rest, recover, and restore. Plan and reflect. Assess. What have you been doing for 7 years? This is not a time to go out and raise the flag on your business and promote and do everything for that at all. This is where you step aside, you go on retreats, you be by yourself a lot. You will not want to be that social. It will start out fine. And then as it goes into the year, you want, I don't want to even get out of bed. I don't want to go to Vegas. I want to stay home. That's a 7 year. It's the rest and restore. And a lot of times, if we do not, health issues come up. It's almost like they're created by the universe for you to take care of yourself and to rest, because sometimes people won't rest unless they get sick or injured. So it's the nature's way of saying, we need you down, you won't go down, we will put you down. I have many clients who would not go down in their 7th personal year, and one fell off a roof fixing something broke, terrible break in the hip. Another fell off a ladder trying to change a bulb because she wanted to sell the house so bad I told her not to. She fell off the ladder. She was out 6 months with trauma, surgery, pins and everything. Another broken ankle in the trading pits. It was just misery. And other people just get a chronic illness that doesn't seem to heal until they come out of their 7 year. So trust it. Rest, recover, restore. Plan in your 7 year. Reflect and just be non-productive. Give yourself permission to be non-productive in your 7 year. It is a year to be selfish. Be selfish. It's very healthy. The number 8 year is the harvesting year for all the hard work of the last 8 years. You need to be in the harbor when the ship comes in. Do not be at the airport. You need to be harbor. Get your stuff. Go back over the last 8 years. See where you left low-hanging fruit and go pick it. Do contracts, business. Be serious about your money and all your business opportunities. Practice, learn everything you can about money, everything you can about being productive, everything you can about prosperity and manifestation in an 8 year. Dress successfully, even if you only have 2 nickels. Dress like you really have thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, that's an 8 year. It's karmic. So, it's ruled by Saturn, Lord of Karma. So you have to pay attention and depend upon the law of the universe and manifestation. Expect divine assistance. Ask. And then do your part. Okay? One of the things I forgot to mention in the 7 year, it's a year of extreme faith over fear. Because you'll be put into some fearful situation. You're going to have faith to come out of it. So the 8, then we go on to the last year, it's the 9. We're going to wrap up these last 9 years. We're going to close it all in. We're going to start a new cycle in another year. So 9 years, a year of letting go. Let go. Don't hang on. Detach. Things have wanted to leave you for a long time and you wouldn't let them go. Now you let them go. Get rid of old clothes, furniture, stuff. Do some charitable work. Remember, the law of discard is in effect this year. If you hang on too tightly, it will be removed from you. So learn to detach from stuff here. Learn to be in this world in a 9 year, but not of this world. Learn how to learn the laws of detachment. Letting go, charitable work without worrying about what's in it for you. This is not a year that what's in it for you at all. It's a year that you be charitable. So donate your time, energy, if you have it, money, to charitable causes. See what you can to improve the human condition and relieve suffering. That's what the 9 year. But you need to let go so you can move into your new 1 year period with a new beginning and not carrying a lot of stuff from the past. I have people who, I call them, they live in funereal homes because they won't let go of the stuff. They inherited this from somebody and they won't let go. And it's tied to the past, which is gone. So you want to do an assessment of what you have. And that can be the ending of relationships that are not healthy or good. So do it in a healthy way. Do it for you. So that kind of sums up the 9 energies of the personal years. I hope that helps you. I'm going to be doing lots of good things on my website. So stay in touch. If you contact me, I can add you to my blog list, and when I do a Zoom program, I can let you know. And if you want to, you can come and register and join us. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time.